In the mid-1940s, Reverend Joel Jordan and wife Doris Jordan left the cotton fields of Mississippi and headed to Chicago in order to seek the promises of the North. Reverend Jordan, a Navy veteran, worked as a welder at General Motors for 33 years, and Doris Jordan worked as a nurse's aide at St. Luke's Presbyterian Hospital and Stein's Nursing Home, located in Chicago. They resided on the west side of Chicago and later moved to Markham, Illinois. While raising a family of their own, they were compelled to reach out and feed, clothe, and house the homeless in the Cabrini Green projects. In 1970, Reverend Jordan and his wife left the south suburbs of Chicago in order to purchase a 49-acre farm located in Momence, Illinois. With a $5,000 loan from a bank and no liquid collateral, but with abundant faith, Doris Jordan purchased the farm because the Lord, in a vision, told her that the farm would be a blessing and a safe haven for needy children and families. Over the years, they became foster and adoptive parents to a countless number of children and helped hundreds of families by providing them with food, clothing, and shelter. From their vision in 1995, the Garden of Prayer Youth Center was birthed as a nonprofit 501c3 organization for children as a home away from home, serving families with children in Chicago, Kankakee, Momence, and Pembroke Hopkins Park, which is the third poorest community in the nation. Today, Garden of Prayer Youth Center services include emergency housing for youth in crisis, individual and family counseling, mentoring, tutoring, after-school recreation, life skills training, job readiness training, and assistance with food, housing, and clothing. Because of these initiatives and too many more to name, we celebrate the founders, Reverend Joel Jordan, along with his wife and co-founder, Doris Jordan, acknowledging their relentless dedication toward keeping families together, a personal mission, providing structural education and recreational programs, plus activities that support and enhance family unity into tomorrow. The My Second Home program initially started as an extension of the Garden of Prayer Deliverance Center's summer camp that began in 1978. After some years, we started noticing a trend. Towards the end of camp season, parents were called to see if their kids could remain at camp until school started. During the mid-1980s, we had a core of kids that returned every summer to experience life on a farm, which became their second home. The My Second Home program included tutoring, counseling, mentoring, life skills, farm work, and most importantly, a loving second home for troubled youth. During the 1990s, the Department of Children and Family Services and area private agencies began requesting an extended stay respite for their foster parents. Additionally, juvenile court judges began referring their troubled youth for our services. The My Second Home program services expanded to 24-hour supervised housing for male teenage youth year-round. For low-income parents that were at their wits' end, services were free as long as their child was committed to tending the animals, working the garden, and most importantly, going to school. Fortunately, we had a number of volunteers that were dedicated to the success of the youth placed in our care, for which we won the Governor's Cup Award and the Hometown Award in 2004. Due to the success of the My Second Home program and with the assistance of the Department of Children and Family Services, the program was split into two distinct offerings: My Second Home Post-Adopt Counseling Services and the Intensive Stabilization Service. Intensive Stabilization, which is our 24-hour supervised housing program, will be discussed in a later segment. The My Second Home program now includes post-adopt counseling, mentoring, and respite. Since the program's inception in 1997, our post-adopt counseling service has maintained a 100% success rate for preventing disruptions in adoptions and keeping families intact. Our master's level clinicians have also worked to divert youth from the penal system, assisted youth with obtaining their high school diplomas or GED, and aided youth with improving their grades. Due to the increasing number of referrals for services, a Chicago location was opened in April of 2007 to accommodate growth. Our service area includes Cook, Will, and Kankakee counties. This program is funded by the Department of Children and Family Services and via contracts received from local area private agencies. The Youth in Crisis program is a supplement to our My Second Home program. Youth referred are experiencing temporary homelessness due to safety concerns or disruption in placement due to behavioral issues. This program provides crisis intervention in the form of temporary housing for youth coupled with counseling and mentoring. Additionally, this program provides respite for parents caring for children with behavioral and academic challenges. These interventions are implemented to avoid the family being involved with the Department of Children and Family Services. Funding for this program is provided by the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. At the start of January 2007, the Gardner Prairie Youth Center began a new program called the Intensive Stabilization Program. The creation of this program was in direct response to the needs of DCFS teenage youth that were considered chronic runners. The Department of Children and Family Services requested that providers use an innovative concept of relationship building to stabilize youth rather than a traditional group home approach. Gardner Prairie's Intensive Stabilization Program is one of 3 stabilization programs in the state. The program aims to stabilize youth and equip them to deal with the responsibilities and privileges of being autonomous. This program avoids the implementation of traditional methods of managing behavioral issues such as the use of restraints, levels, or point systems, opting for a more effective and creative approach. Our staff works endlessly to build relationships with our participants that will serve as the foundational building blocks to their successful futures. With a capacity of 8, this program has become a home to young men between the ages of 16 to 21. Gardner Prairie's Intensive Stabilization Program rests on farmland away from the temptations of city life, allowing participants to place their full attention on more enduring issues of life. This program offers youth the opportunity to obtain vital life skills and an education that will significantly enhance their economic future, while helping them become productive, responsible citizens who will be prepared to give back to their communities. Gardner Prairie's Intensive Stabilization Program provides several services to participants. Among these services are individual and group therapy, family therapy, life skills groups, money management, religious expression, and workforce training, to name a few. The program also connects participants with resources such as substance abuse treatment, driver services, and voter registration. Furthermore, participants are provided with enjoyable recreational activities that stimulate their minds and promote positive development. Participants at Gardner Prairie's Intensive Stabilization Program have been able to successfully obtain their driver's license, obtain their GEDs, attend college, and gain employment. This program is funded by the Department of Children and Family Services. The Teen Reach programs expands the range of choices and opportunities that enable, empower, and encourage youth to achieve positive growth and development. Leading researchers acknowledge that the hours right after school are when most kids are engaging in negative behavior. The primary goals of the Teen Reach program are to provide youth with a safe environment and caring adult role models during the after-school hours. This will hopefully guide them toward obtaining better grades, marketable skills, and opportunities to better serve their communities. Gardner Prairie's Teen Reach program began in 1998. The program is located in the Moments Junior High School and serves students in the Moments School District. Our Teen Reach program provides tutoring, homework assistance, life skills training, and social recreation to children ages 6 through 17. A number of our Teen Reach students are enrolled in our Simunye dance troupe. Simunye is Swahili for We Are United. This dance troupe performs for the Easter Seals Telethon, conferences, and performs at senior centers during the holiday seasons. Our Teen Reach program has served a countless number of students, and we have had the joy of witnessing their graduations. This program is funded by ICANN and the Pledge for Life Partnership.
Gardner Prairie has done a lot for me. It's gotten me on the right track. It's made my life a lot better. Made my attitude a lot better, my grades a lot better. Made me feel more confident in myself, and I love Gardner Prairie.
Our supplemental education services provide tutoring, homework assistance, and Illinois State Achievement Test preparation to students in Kankakee School District 111, Pembroke School District 259, and St. Anne School District 302. This program began in 2006 with 15 students from Kankakee Junior High School and approximately 30 students from Lorenzo Smith Grade School in Pembroke, Illinois. With the use of certified teachers and experienced educators, the SES program student enrollment increased to 119 students for the 2007-2008 school year. Unlike other basic tutoring programs and services, Gardner Prairie provides students with transportation, a complete healthy meal, incentives, and recreational activities. Our successes include assisting Pembroke School District with increasing ISET scores for the 06-07 school year. Additionally, our SES program assisted the Kankakee School District with reaching their adequate yearly progress for the 07-08 academic year. Due to the program's growing success, our services have been requested by 3 other schools located in Cook and DuPage counties. The SCS program is funded by the Kankakee Regional Office of Education and supported by Kankakee Valley Park District and Pastor Carl Randall of the Fairhaven Church of God in Christ.
Hello, my name is Alex Graves, and I'm the program coordinator for the SEFI program with Garden of Prayer Youth Center. SEFI stands for Students Excel with Family Enrichment. It's a tutoring and mentoring program that's designed to provide therapeutic mentoring and individual tutoring for youth in the greater Kankakee area. These youth are at risk for engaging in delinquent activities, maladaptive behaviors, and negative environments. Our goal with the SEFI program is to achieve, to increase academic performance, to increase school attendance, to decrease school suspensions, detentions, and expulsions, to decrease negative behavior within school time and the community, and to improve the parent-child relationship. Our target population are students ages K through 12 who are experiencing academic failure or at risk of involving in delinquent activities. Our program has been in existence for only 4 short years, and in this time we've made tremendous strides towards success. Our program has contributed to the increase of academic performance to those enrolled. Through our mentoring component, we have curbed suspension by our students for over 50%. Expulsions and detentions have also decreased dramatically. Many of our students have graduated from high school, with several of them matriculating to colleges and universities. We've assisted many non-traditional students to attain their GED from Job Corps or Lincoln's Challenge. The SEFI program was also successful in finding employment for these youth upon completion of their degrees. Some have even attained employment with Garden of Prayer. Our program is funded by DCFS, and we're so happy to be partnering with them in this venture.
Summer Camp was the first formalized service offered by Garden of Prayer. In the summer of 1978, the Jordans opened their home and farm to at-risk youth that resided in Chicago at the request of parents, schools, and churches.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Collins. I have 3 children that goes to Garden of Prayer Youth Center, and their ages are from 16 to 11. And Garden of Prayer have really helped them out in the after-school program. They have came up in their reading, and during the summer, with the summer camp, they have experienced going different places where I may not have been able to take them. They, have been able to go, and Garden of Prayer have really, been there for me and my kids.
Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, thousands of kids were provided the opportunity to spend their summers experiencing life on the farm. Beginning in the mid-1990s, the Department of Children and Family Services, the Department of Human Services, Juvenile Justice, as well as private agencies began sending their youth to the farm for the summer. Currently, camp is provided to over 100 youth each summer. Our summer camp regimen is twofold. We combine academics and athletics to facilitate healthy minds and healthy bodies. Campers are provided with 2 hours of academic enrichment, 2 hours of physical education, 2 healthy meals, and weekly off-campus activities. The academic enrichment includes tutoring in both math and reading, and ISEP preparation. The physical education includes a sports camp that teaches the fundamentals of basketball, football, and volleyball. Off-site activities include trips to the zoo, to museums, to Illinois state parks, and water and amusement parks. We recently added a job readiness and employment training component to our summer programming. Campers over the age of 15 attended an employment workshop and were subsequently placed in summer jobs. Summer camp leaves kids with lasting memories and new friendships. Summer camp is partially funded by the Regional Office of Education, local area networks, the Department of Human Services, and by private and corporate donations.
We went to, I can't think of all of them, but we went to Deep River Water Park, Splash Valley, Indiana Beach, and Navy Pier, the zoo, and I can't think of the rest of them, but what we do, we go first, before we have a lot of fun, we have tutors, and they tutor us, and then then they let us go outside, have a little fun. Then I think on some days we have camp.
Garden of Prayer roots began in outreach as our founders fed and clothed needy families in Chicago during the 1960s. Today, our outreach efforts are local and far-reaching. Locally, we facilitate 2 large community outreach projects. our back-to-school jam, and annual Christmas toy drive and giveaway. With the support of local businesses and organizations, we hand out over 200 book bags filled with school supplies to low-income students while providing food, fun, and educational entertainment. During the holiday season, we collect over 400 toys and coats from local businesses and individuals and share Christmas with the children and families we serve. We look forward to these 2 annual events as we challenge ourselves to do more each year. Some of our supporters include our local fire and police departments, Walmart, Coca-Cola, Jewels, National City Bank, area motorcycle clubs, Horizon Dental, the Loving Arms Daycare, the Regional Office of Education, local political figures, and many more. Other events included our Kwanzaa celebration, charity bike wash, and roller skating party. The Garden of Prayer Youth Center partners with the Faith and Fire Revival School and Orphanage. This school is located in the town of Twifo Praso in the Central Province of Ghana, Africa. Garden of Prayer served as one of the primary funders and supporters of this outreach endeavor since the school and orphanage began in 2000. This mission was started by Pastor and Miss Lithberg, whose kids used to attend our summer camp in the 1980s. Their school serves over 220 secondary school students and they house 14 youth in their orphanage with a committed staff of 20. The children attending this mission have experienced living in environments filled with military unrest, poverty, disease, and despair. The Faith and Fire Revival School and Orphanage is an oasis of education, safety, and hope for their students and orphans. In times past, Garden of Prayer received monetary donation and gifts as reward and acknowledgement for our efforts to help children and families. Throughout the years, we have received many state and county awards as well. We received our first major award in the year 2000. The Department of Children and Family Services honored us for our prevention program called My Second Home. Then in 2002, President Michael J. Madigan, Speaker of the House, honored Garden of Prayer with House Resolution 629. This resolution commended us for the continuous services we provide to needy families. Subsequently, in 2004, we received the Governor's Hometown and Governor's Cup Awards for the many volunteer hours we provided to families residing in Kankakee County. This was the first time any organization in Kankakee County received such awards. Lastly, we were the finalists for the National City's Children's Champion Award this past year. Our greatest reward is hearing testimonies of how through Christian love, Garden of Prayer has positively touched and changed someone's life.
My name is Teresa Gilmore Blanchard, and I have 4 daughters that attend Garden of Prayer. Garden of Prayer has been such an inspiration to my children that actually inspired me.
Hello, my name is Mike Maloney, and I'm the Executive Director of the Garden of Prayer Youth Center. I'm excited about what we have planned for the future. We're particularly excited about what's in store for our intensive stabilization program. As you may have learned earlier, we have a 24-hour supervised intensive stabilization program, which is a group home that operates out of our old farmhouse that dates back to the early 1900s. This farmhouse has housed well over 200 kids and over 50 families throughout the years. My grandparents have donated the use of 22.5 acres of land that we're planning to develop in order to better serve children and families. One of our top priorities is to construct a new state-of-the-art group home for our ISP program. Our new 4-bedroom, 2-bath group home will also contain a large family room, an activity room, and a small workout room. Thanks to our architect, the design of the home is conducive to safety, learning, and it will maintain a warm family feel to facilitate social development. Our endeavor is to provide our young men with a place that they can call home, that feels like home and not an institution.
Hello, my name is Bernice Maloney. I'm the Community-Based Program Director for Garden of Prayer Youth Center. I would like to share with you the purpose of our expansion, which is located on a 22-acre farm down in Momence, Illinois. We desire to build an all-purpose building which will include classrooms, state-of-the-art kitchen, dining area, and also an indoor gym. The 4 2-bedroom cottages will have a family room, living room, dining room, and 2 bedrooms. Those buildings will be used for family getaways. They can come and have just time to be with themselves. lives, I'll endeavor to use the entire facility for family activities, things that would relieve stress, where you can really enjoy God's goodness out on a farm. So I hope you will just bear with us and pray with us that the buildings will go up. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marcus Maloney, Administrator of Gardner Prairie Youth Center. We are working diligently to serve more families in the community. With the efforts of our support staff, we have exceeded the capacity at our current location. We are striving for excellence by accomplishing our future endeavors that will allow us to serve the increasing need in the community. As administrator, I have witnessed firsthand the growing need of more space. We need this space to assist the families during the intake process and help streamline operations of our satellite locations. We have new services that we would like to introduce to the community that will help the parents of the children that we serve. We know that it is difficult to help a child without addressing the needs of the entire family. We are currently in the planning stages of expanding our operations to incorporate a Head Start program as well as services for our senior citizens.
In the summer of 2005, we were expecting to break ground on our new all-purpose building with adjoining cottages to be located on our 22.5 acres of farmland. We received what we thought was a very strong commitment to finance from a local lending institution and held a groundbreaking ceremony with local press on hand. Within 30 days after the ceremony, the lending institution decided not to finance the project. Since the summer of 2005, our agency has quadrupled in size. Due to our growth spurt, we have had to relocate our services 6 times within the last 3 years. As aforementioned, we are endeavoring to construct an all-purpose building and a new group home. We are also looking forward to securing our own administrative site. These facilities are necessary and vital to our efforts of meeting the needs of children and families we are committed to serving. Now with your donations and contributions, we will be able to reach more children and assist more families. We are not only looking for one-time donations, but we are extending to you an invitation for you to become life-term partners with us in our mission to keep families together. Gardner Prairie Youth Center is a recognized 501c3 not-for-profit organization, and all donations are tax deductible. To make a pledge, a donation, or to partner with us, contact us at 815-933-2493 or visit us at our website at www.gopyouthcenter.org. We have the land, we need a helping hand. Invest in our youth and your return will be life-changing. Thank you for your support.